Okay, so welcome back to another video. I feel like I haven't really vlogged much and I haven't really been on here very much, and I haven't replied to comments, so firstly I'm really sorry about that. I've really struggled the past month and a half, I want to say, with really low feelings. Like, there was 1 week I was in such a dark place, really dark, and I think even Dustin was really worried about me. But I wanted to quickly jump on here and just do an update, tell you how I'm doing, what's going on, and go from there. So my blood work is all coming back really good, which is a positive. Right, so I got the call today to say that my bloods have come back all good, so I can continue on my medication. So I'm about to go and pick it up from the hospital. It's always really nerve-wracking every time you do your cycle and then you get your bloods done and then you wait for that consultant's appointment to find out if you can continue and to continue on the same dose. Like, I'm on the maximum dose for Kisqali, and it's always like this nervousness, wondering, oh, can I continue my treatment, because I just want to go at full dose because I want to try and kill this cancer that's in my body. I'm not content to be just quality of life, which is their kind of viewpoint. That's not good enough for me. I want to kill it and I want to go in remission, and then I want to try and keep it at bay for as long as possible, by changing my whole lifestyle and mindset, which I really hope is key to this. So yeah, I'm off now to go and get my drugs from the hospital. So I thought I would just check in today. So this morning I received a call from the breast cancer team asking me if I wanted to come to a wellness group at the end of this month. It basically covers dealing with your diagnosis and also anxiety as well. I declined that appointment to go to that, and then they asked me, would you like to hear about anything else, any future groups, and I was like, no thank you. I do struggle with my mental health. Like, yesterday I was really down, but I find that those really down feelings come when I'm expecting a consultant's appointment like I was today, to find out if I could continue on my medication on Kisqali, because I didn't know if they were going to reduce it, but they haven't. So I got that news today that my bloods are good, I can continue on the maximum dose, so I'm good to go for the next 3 weeks. And then I go through that whole process again. Are they going to reduce it? My blood's going to be good? Is my liver function good? It's just a cycle, and I find that my anxiety definitely rises before my appointments. But no, I'm fine, and I can go and get my meds, which is what I'm about to do now. And I definitely need to really get myself in a better mindset, and Dustin sent me more stuff today, which I'll show when I get back. I'm just going to try everything. I'm setting up an Instagram page for this cancer journey and all the things I'm doing, and quotes I see that are really positive, and hope. I believe hope is probably the biggest thing that as people with stage 4 need, is hope. Hope that they will get better, hope that they will survive longer than they think, hope in their future, hope and belief that they can go on holiday, or, like for me, get married by the end of the year. And that's the strongest thing we need to focus on, and that's what I want my page to be. But I want to be realistic as well. If I have a down day, that's how tough it is. Like, I was really struggling yesterday to the point where I wasn't even sure if I wanted to talk to Dustin, and then I felt like I have to make myself, so I did. So that's where I'm at. I'm about to go and collect my medication. Clara's just coming into the car now, so I'll check in with you in a bit. Alright, back here again to the hospital. I am taking daily supplements, and I'm even taking methylene blue. I'm going to insert a little clip now. This was the first time I took methylene blue, and I took it with Dustin on the other end. He just wanted to watch me have a blue tongue, basically. Let's just be honest, he did. So I am now taking methylene blue. I only take about 5-6 drops a day, and I do it, and then half an hour later I do my red light therapy. So I'm doing that now.
I think I've blown it, I kinda know it. I'd say it's obvious you're fed up somehow. Been hesitating, pulling away when all that you're trying to do is ease my mind. Ooh, serves me right for being way up in my head and never let you inside. Ooh, my life, I wanna try to make it better, but I don't know how. 'Cause now I'm thinking, oh my, what if you just let go of me? 'Cause I don't know if you want it or not. Thinking, oh my, what if you just let go of me? 'Cause I don't know if I'm what you want.
I'm also due to have another scan at the end of April. This will be my second scan in with my treatment. I'm really hoping for good results, but the past week I haven't felt that great. I battle with shingles. It keeps flaring up, and then I take the amitriptyline, which is used to help suppress it. And I don't like taking amitriptyline because it knocks me out. That was what was causing me such severe fatigue, so I stopped taking it. But in doing that, I'm having flare-ups with shingles, which I've been having this week. So I've had shoulder pain, chest pain, pain running down the side of where my breast cancer is, and all around where that lump is as well, which is what happened before. It's unnerving, and obviously I panic, and you stop panicking when you've got pain, you know, like shoulder pain. You panic that it's in your bones. But then I had that when I had the bone scan back in October, and my bone scan was clear, and it was the shingles that was causing that. I was feeling quite optimistic about my next scan because I felt that my cancer had reduced. I felt like the lump in my left breast had shrunk even more. Like I felt like the tissue was getting a lot softer. Like I was like, wow, it's getting really squidgy now. Feels like it's going back to normal. But just this past week, and it is in time with the shingles, I feel like that lump is harder again. I feel like the tissue's harder. I don't know how else to explain it other than that instead of it being squidgy and soft, I can feel a lot more like bumps again. And I'm prodding around, and I'm like, I don't know. I said to Justin, I feel like it's growing again, and I'm really worried. And because I've googled women on this drug, and like one woman commented that it worked for her for 4 months, and then after that it stopped working, and then she had to go to chemo. I also found another woman that was taking it, and she was just stable on it for, I want to say 12, 13, 14, 15 months. And then it stopped working for her, and then her cancer spread really quickly. Like within 6 weeks, her cancer had grown and also spread to a new site. That's how quickly it happened for her, and I'm just like, oh my god. So I think this is one of the reasons I couldn't personally go to a breast cancer support group with other women, is because I've done a lot of scrolling. I especially like on TikTok, watching other women's stories about breast cancer with stage 4, and watching them go through it, and their emotions and their tears, and it took me to a very, very dark place because it made me lose hope. And I was listening to this one woman that is on the same drug as me, Kisgali, and she was going, and she said it in multiple videos, she was like, the best that we can hope for is stage 4 is for our cancer to be stable. You know, we can't really be expecting anything else. And that just so disheartened me, because I thought, why should you, just because you're stage 4, be content with it not spreading? Why can't we have hope that we can put ourselves in remission and try and keep it suppressed and in remission for as long as possible? You know, I never realised how much cancer was actually more a mental disease. Like, it's more the effects it has on your mental health and what it does to you psychologically is just as damaging. I feel like every day I wake up, I think about death, I think about dying, I think about going too soon, things that I haven't done in my life, things I haven't achieved, and regrets. I feel like I have on a daily basis self-reflection. And the worst thing for me is leaving Clara behind. That is probably the one thing that affects me the most, is leaving her too soon. And I keep thinking, like for me, I'm 46 and my mum's still alive, my mum's 70. And I'm like, Clara won't have her mum like I did through her life growing up. It's looking highly unlikely that Clara will have me, you know, another 5 years. That's how I'm feeling. At the present moment, I'm thinking, because I'm in my head, I'm thinking my cancer's growing again. I'm thinking, oh my God, I'm only in like 6 months of battle. And I think looking to try and get to 5 years looks really shaky ground. And I'm like, and even if I make 5 years, she'll only be 21. And when I think back to how I was when I was 21, I'd be really lost if I didn't have my mum, because I didn't have anybody else. You know, I didn't have any other family that I could really turn to, that I was close with. So I'm sorry, the camera's shaking. So I'm always like mindful of that I really want to make it so that she ends up stable in a job or her life or with someone. I want to make sure that when I go, I know she's okay. That's the hardest thing for me. I have been really struggling the last few weeks. I'm just getting ready. It's that time of the month again when I have to go for my bloods. So I must remember my form. I'm just getting ready now. I'm so tired. I didn't sleep very well. I have been really struggling with my mental health, and really, I don't know, not that it hasn't hit me before, my situation, but it's just really hit me the past week. But let's get ready. I've got to go to my appointment. Right, so I just got done with my bloods. She couldn't get bloods out of my right arm. There's nothing coming out. And then she went into my left arm. And I just want to cry today. And then I've been thinking, like, I've been on TikTok and I keep getting all these breast cancer stories of women where it's metastasized. And today I saw one with a woman where she was undergoing treatment. And she went into remission, but only for a couple of months, and it had metastasized into her brain. And then she was like, I have to hand back my driving license because I'm not allowed to drive anymore. And then I think, God, what if that happened to me and I'm stuck out in the country? I'm really cut off. And I really don't have anybody, like, physically to help me. And I feel really alone. And Dustin's great to talk to, and he's really, like, tries to be upbeat and positive, and you'll go in remission, and, you know, that's not your story. I keep saying, it's not your story. But I am alone. In the UK, I'm alone. I don't really have anybody. I have my mum, but I don't know. I don't like to burden her with it. I also don't think she really knows what to say to me. And and then there's Clara, and I certainly wouldn't want to burden her with it. I try and carry on as normal with her. And the only time I feel an element of peace is when I do meditation and I pray. That's the only time I feel peace. I know people say you shouldn't live in it. Yes, you should go through the emotions and experience it, but you shouldn't live in it. And no, you shouldn't. But it's really hard not to. It's really hard not to think, God, that could happen to me. Maybe I need to prepare for that. Maybe I need to prepare if it goes to my brain. I need to start making lifestyle choices. I need to start clearing up my house and getting ready, because I probably will have to move. And, you know, it's the realisation that my life has changed and will never go back the way it did.
Hey everybody, it's been a minute since I've been here, but getting ready to see Sarah soon. Just going downtown right now. We're going to go to the cathedral and light some candles and pray. I'm going to show you guys around. It's like a rerun, guys. Whoops. And those mountains, you guys. I hope you guys are all well. We haven't done a lot of vlogging lately. She's having phone space, and then she's really trying to balance out her side effects and stuff from the drugs she's on, and then she's starting her supplement regimen and stuff. But it's just trying to get that balance and then, you know, get back on it. But she's doing amazing, you guys. Like, she's really getting a plan laid out as far as where she wants her treatment to go and her health, and I just think we're going to get amazing results. So, but yeah, it's actually really nice here today. Spring has finally hit Salt Lake City, and that means some good summer vids coming your guys' way, and we're going to be vlogging together soon again. You know, it's going to be really, really exciting going to Boston. We're going to be staying outside of Boston, like at a seaside resort and stuff, which you guys will get to see it. But it's just a journey, you guys. Here we go.
Throw your stuff away. Don't hesitate. Don't be scared. New ways will appear in front of you.
So when I get, obviously I'm planning a trip to Boston to go and see Dustin. It's coming up really, really soon. I'm talking like next week. I'm filming this and it's next week that I'm going. I am excited. I'm excited to see him. I also want to take that time just to really just experience things and love and companionship. Not feel that I'm on my own for a week. And then I want to come back to the UK, and I really want to knuckle down on healthy eating, the keto, plant-based diet, my fitness, getting fit. Dustin bought me a swimming pool, so I have to put that off. Well, it was for Clara really. I want to start taking cold plunges, getting my circulation going, getting fit, really boosting everything I can do for my immune system. I want my body to start fighting back. I want my body to start fighting for its life, you know, and attacking these cancer cells. Yeah, I do like visualization at night on my bed with my red light therapy on me, and I visualize like the good cells attacking the cancer cells and just gobbling them all up. I saw that in somebody's comment that that's what they envisaged and they're cancer free now. I want to know that if I depart, that I've done everything I could based on the information that I've got and the information out there and circulating from doctors, you know, that definitely this is a metabolic disease, it's a breakdown in your immune system, and why can't it be that if it's a breakdown in your immune system that we can get our immune system to fight back? That's what I'm hoping. Because I have to take responsibility for the fact that my life has always been very stressful. There's been a lot of chronic stress, which I've managed, but maybe it was impacting my body more than I thought. I've abused my body with it when it comes to food, because I yo-yo diet. I don't eat the right things. I eat processed food, too many sugars, too many fats, and I've got to start changing that. I really need to tackle my mental health, and I need to start loving myself, which I've never done, and loving life and appreciating life more, and getting out into nature, going to the coast. That is my goal every month, to go to the coast, because I love to hear the waves. So that's going to be my focus. I will have my scan results back at towards the start of May. I'm really hoping it's good news. I keep thinking, oh God, is this going to be the day when I might have to do chemo, you know? Or, I don't know. And then move to a different drug which might have side effects, and it's so scary. It's so scary, this road I'm going on. Full of uncertainties. But I just know in myself I won't be happy unless I do everything I can to go into remission. I really am trying to visualise on that. I've still got my mood board up. Dustin's been amazing support. He's been there through my dark days as well. And that's where I'm at. It's been very psychologically challenging for me this past month. Reality of where I'm at, that I could die within years if my treatment doesn't work, and having to face death and coming to terms with that has been extremely hard. But on the other side, I'm not going to give up without a fight. I've got so many good things in my life, so many positives. I have Clara, I have Dustin, I have my mum, and even my work colleagues. You know, the majority of them are being so supportive and are so kind, asking how I am and everything. And I am truly lucky to have that. So that's where I'm at. So after this video, the next video is going to be preparing for my trip to Boston, and then after that it'll be Dustin. It's going to be standing next to me. So please like and subscribe. Please join me on this journey called a fucked up life basically, but it's life, isn't it? Anyway, take care everybody. Thank you very much for your support. Bye bye.